the National Registry, we believe on ccsvi.ca that you'll have links there to access that registry and get on it. And that's also what we're really pleased with that website. It's a lot more interactive.
The only thing I would add is that I was pumping a powerful drug into my body 3 times a week for 10 years, and I'm a bit astonished that nobody was keeping track of what was going on, especially since the government was paying over $20,000 a year for me to do it. You'd think that they'd want to know whether they got value for their money or not.
Well, I'm confused by that too, because I know that when I go for my drug renewals, they gave me the questionnaires, and it seemed that somebody was, you know, following up. I don't know where that information has gone to, so that's where my confusion comes from in terms of the registry needing to be focused on all of the different treatments for MS and not necessarily for this one treatment.
Okay. We're going to have a couple more comments and questions, and then introduce Bill Code. So,
Ernie, can I answer your question, Dave Schrei?
Oh, sorry. Okay, Dave, go ahead. Quick.
Okay. People know me. I was diagnosed back in 1973. I lost over all those years slowly all my functions. To the point where my wife was having to feed me. I went down to Anaheim, and I now have pretty much full function of my left arm, and I'm going to, I'm working with a personal trainer twice a week, and working on that arm, and come hell or high water, I will get out of this chair. What's interesting is I've had migraine headaches since grade 4, and all those headaches are gone. And did I ever get out of a brain fog? I was a federal income tax collector, and you know how hard that is to be in a fog, and you're trying to I think I got to cheat them. I forgot how much I did. I've really, my wife can tell you that I have just come out of a total body fog, body dysfunction, but slowly I am getting my function back. And then one thing I wanted to ask the panel, how is everybody after they've had a few drinks? Because that's one thing I've noticed is now that you've had the pipe cleaning job on your neck, you're getting a whole bunch more alcohol to your brain. So my experience is 2 drinks and I'm done.
I love that question. Being the youngest one on the panel, and I like to have a drink, I'm not going to lie. I have noticed a difference with that too, actually. I used to be the proud one that could say, my mom's going to be really embarrassed that I'm saying this in public, but I could drink most of my friends under the table because I guessed that the alcohol content wasn't getting to my brain as quickly. But now I certainly have learned to pace myself because that's not the case anymore.
Thanks very much. And Dave, you've sort of proven that or misproven the fact that I always thought that the main prerequisite for being a Revenue Canada auditor was that you had to be a jerk. We have another question down in front here, please.
Hi, it's not really a question, it's more of a what happened to me. I had CCSVI in Costa Mesa, California, December 18th, just passed. I guess for me it was a good thing. I couldn't really put a sentence together. Well, I had a really bad stuttering issue, and I had a really bad time getting words from here to here. Just couldn't. And for me, I'm a talker, so that was not gonna work. So I went to. I was a little worried because I felt that my jugulars weren't they were swollen and sore and really kind of an issue after. I came back home, of course, it was Christmas, so who do I call but Dr. Code? And I went and saw him, Dr. Bill on Boxing Day, and so he assured me that everything was flowing and everything was good. So for me, I actually went to emergency and they said, oh, you went for that roll rooter effect. So that kind of disturbed me and pissed me off. When it came to, this is our medical system, and this is who is supposed to make me feel better and feel good about myself. So I went to Dr. Bill, and that's where he got me on the emu oil and all the stuff. So I'm going that route. I'm not on any MS drugs. I take a small amount of Lyrica for body pains. I have body spasms in my hands and in my neck and I'm getting it again. I'm sorry, brain fart. Anyway, that's about all I'll need to say, but I appreciated Dr. Bill so much for coming out on Boxing Day and letting me come and harass the hell out of him. Okay, thank you.
Well, that's as good a way as any, I guess, to segue into our next speaker. And we will have more time for questions of the panel and Dr. Bill Code once he's finished his presentation. And so I will then turn things over to Dr. Code.
Okay, can